Subriel Matias.
That's a tough fight.
That's a tough fight.
Tough fight. That dude is relentless.
Yeah.
And I think he's gonna bring out a different version of me.
Yeah.
He's gonna make me put something out there that y'all haven't seen before. With his pressure, with his relentlessness, there's no way you could just box and move.
You gotta dig deep.
You gotta fight.
Yeah.
You gotta fight.
Yeah.
And you gotta fight at times, in spurts, and pick the right punches, and beat him at his game.
You got. Hold on, I'm gonna call you back. Okay, man. Yeah, man. Easy. What you said? You got me better. You gonna beat me easy? You gonna beat me easy? No, I'm gonna. You gonna knock me out? You think so?
So you think he would quit in the ring against you? So who do you think wouldn't quit against you? What guy do you think will last the longest out of all of those guys?
Haney tiene cara de gallina. Chicken Haney. Rolling.
The only I'm gonna say this day, I'm gonna bring out the little girl he got inside him. So let's do it. I'm here.
Welcome to 12 Rounds Boxing. I'm your host, and we are less than a month away from a fight that has gone through hell to make it to the calendar. On January 10th, 2026, at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, the WBC Super Lightweight Champion, Puerto Rico's most destructive force, Subriel Matias, defends his throne against the undefeated, surgically precise, #1 contender from Sheffield, England, Dalton Smith. This isn't just a fight, it's a collision of two entirely different planets in the boxing universe. Today, we are breaking down the styles, the stories, and the strategies for what promises to be an absolute war. Let's start with the champion, El Orgullo de Subriel Matias. His reign sits on a foundation of pure, unadulterated violence, a 3-fight win streak, all knockouts, since that shocking defeat to Liam Parrow in 2024 for the IBF title. That loss was a wake-up call. Matias returned not just with his signature pressure, but with a frightening, refined fury. The peak of that comeback, capturing the WBC title against Alberto Puello. Critics said Matias started too slow, that a slick boxer like Puello would build an insurmountable lead. But Matias did something terrifying. He learned. He used that high guard, walked through Puello's best shots, and turned the fight into a torture chamber by the middle rounds. He didn't just outpower Puello, he outwilled him, breaking him down until the referee had to save him. It was a statement. You can outbox Matias for a while, but can you survive him? But the road to this fight hit a massive roadblock. The controversy, a failed PED test. The promotion was in jeopardy, headlines screamed, and the boxing world held its breath. Only the recent approval of his B-sample submission saved this fight. So Matias enters Brooklyn not just as a champion, but as a man with a cloud over his head, needing a dominant performance to silence all the doubters once and for all. Now his challenger, Thunder Dalton Smith, 18-0, 13 KOs, the pride of Sheffield. His rise in the UK has been meteoric, dismantling domestic stars with an ease that announced a special talent. He's a throwback fundamentalist with frightening hand speed and athleticism, but this is different. This is his first world title shot, his first fight in the United States. And they're not throwing him a soft touch. They're throwing him into the lion's den against the most feared pressure fighter in the sport. Is it too much too soon? That is the million-dollar question. Smith has looked flawless against the level he's faced, but Matias is a monstrous leap in competition. This is the moment of truth. Is Dalton Smith a protected prospect, or is he the real deal, ready to dethrone a king on the biggest stage of his life? Stylistically, this is a classic, unstoppable force versus immovable object dilemma. Let's break down Matias first. Matias is a nightmare in tennis shoes. His entire game is built on non-stop, forward-moving, soul-crushing pressure. He fights on the inside not to clinch, but to unleash hellacious uppercuts and hooks. Look at his high guard defense. He blocks and parries, but it's all to get inside. His presence alone moves fighters to the ropes. Once there, it's a vicious combination of body shots and head shots until something breaks. And don't sleep on his defense. He has underrated head movement on the inside, slipping shots, and countering with fight-ending power. He doesn't just knock you out, he makes you quit. Dalton Smith is the antithesis. He is a master of distance, footwork, and timing. His hand speed is exceptional, but it's his boxing IQ that makes him special. He doesn't just throw fast, he throws correctly. He uses a piston-like jab and a razor-sharp straight right hand to keep opponents at the end of his reach, frustrated and unable to set their feet. Watch his footwork. He creates angles, pivots out of danger, and makes opponents punch at air. He's a counter-puncher who doesn't just wait. He invites you in, makes you miss, and makes you pay with pinpoint accuracy. He wins rounds, unconvincingly on the scorecard sometimes, but clearly in the ring. So how does each man win this fight? Smith's blueprint is clear but incredibly difficult to execute for 12 rounds. Step 1, distance is life. He must use his jab as a measuring stick and a barrier. Step 2, move but with purpose. He cannot run, he must circle, pivot, and never ever get stuck on the ropes or stand flat-footed to trade. If he does, it's over. Step 3, attack in the clinch. When Matias inevitably gets inside, Smith can't just hold. He has to follow the Dimitri Bivol playbook from the Beterbiev fight. Punch in the clinches, dig short shots to Matias's body to slow the engine. His combinations need to be sharp, 3-punch bursts, and then get out. He needs to make this a long, frustrating night for the champion, winning rounds on activity and clean punching. Matias needs to make this a short, brutal night. Step 1, start earlier. He can't afford to give away 4 rounds like he has in the past. He needs to use his jab to cut off the ring, not just to score. Smother Smith's movement. Step 2, go to the body early and often. Those crushing hooks to the liver and ribs are the best way to slow down those elusive legs. Step 3, defensive responsibility. He must use head movement on the way in to avoid Smith's fastest counters. He can't just walk in straight lines. And step 4, vary at the attack. Go to the head, then the body, then feint. Keep Smith guessing. Matias's losses have come when he hunted the KO too single-mindedly and gave away rounds. He cannot depend on the judges here. His mission is clear, find the knockout. He needs to trap the surgeon in the operating room and blow the walls down. Here we are, Subriel Matias, the controversial power-punching champion, needing a statement to cement his legacy and move past the scandal. Dalton Smith, the undefeated, fundamentally flawless challenger, stepping into the deep end for the very first time. Can Matias's relentless, concussive pressure overwhelm and break the cool, calculating technician? Or can Smith's speed, footwork, and ring IQ orchestrate the perfect 12-round masterpiece to pull off the huge upset? This is the beauty of boxing. On January 10th, we get the answer. Who you got? Can the monster from Puerto Rico retain his crown, or will the new king from Sheffield arrive on the world stage? Let me know in the comments below. Drop your prediction and your reasoning. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please smash that like button, subscribe to 12 Rounds Boxing for more in-depth analysis, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next preview show for another big fight. Until next time, stay sharp, fight fans.